Hey everyone, so this is the next video in our series about Kafka plus Spring Boot. So far in this series, I have covered one video where there are two microservices actually. One is the producer service, another is the consumer, where we are seeing that we can produce the message, another service is going to consume that, and then that service is going to send the message to an email address. This is the source code for that Kafka Chapter 2. This is where we have covered it. So here is the readme where I am going to list out all the topics that I have covered and what I am going to cover. So the very good list will be there and all the topics will be there. All right. And this is our Kafka monitoring Kaf drop, that is where this is the order events where things are coming. So this is the new topic that is there. Earlier topic had topic appended, so while re-recording I needed to recreate the topic, so I have created this one new topic. So this is our source code that is working fine. We have this order controller, we have this order processing, and this is the code KafkaTemplate.send that is doing all the magic, right? It is sending the message whatever is coming to a Kafka topic. So in this video, we are going to talk about Kafka template. So this one we have talked about only one method of Kafka template that we can use to send the message, like Kafka topic and this message. But if you know the Kafka broker's internal structure of the Kafka, if I draw it something like if you see this, if this box, consider this box as an Kafka broker. I have created a topic and that topic is somewhere in here in the corner somewhere. This is sitting right in a broker. Multiple topics can be there. So when I have specified what I have specified in the code, I have said send this message to this Kafka topic. So what happens internally? I have configured my broker, so that event is coming to this broker. It is locating this topic, and if you think about it, the structure of the topic, it is divided into multiple partitions as per the configuration that we have given it. So that starts 0, 1, 2, 3. These partitions are there. So in our Kafka template.send, I have not a specified partition, right? So it will automatically calculate that somehow and it will send that message to one of these partitions. But which partition, we will never know. Like the code cannot know that which partition it had sent. So this topic, we are going to talk about other parts. Like if I want to send my messages to a particular partitions, like I want my partition to be sent to third partition only. How can I do that? Okay. So, and one more thing here, that when we talk about ordering of the messages in the Kafka, we say that in the topic, ordering is not guaranteed, right? In the topic, ordering is not guaranteed, but within the partition, ordering is guaranteed. So if somehow I can manage to send my events to a particular partition, I can say that all of my events will be processed in a sequential manner. It depends on what use case is, but there is a facility that I can do it in a way. So let's see what all use cases are there and what I want to cover in this video. So it is quite interesting. Like we should know all the flavors of this one. And one more important thing is, like when you see this Kafka template.send, this is returning a completable future here. So how can I use this when like returning this one? There is, as of now, there is no logger like event send. This is there because this send is happening altogether in a separate thread. So this logger, if I got this logger in my console, it doesn't guarantee that our message has been sent or failed. So I'll tell you that also, that how to use the completable future. So let's cover things one by one. So coming to order controller, so to save ourselves some time, so I have documented all the use cases and created the endpoint for that. So let me walk you through there. So it's just straight away code base, the just creating the endpoints. Rest of the things, don't worry. Rest of the things like Kafka template, how to send it to particular partition and all that, I'm going to do that on a screen live coding. Okay, so we'll get the, you want to follow along, you can do that as well completely. So first use case is that I want to send my message with the key. When I will send my message with the key, that key will guarantee that my events will be sent to a particular partition only. So I can design our key in such a way every message is there, so I can say that it will go into a particular partition. So if there is no key specified, that round robin way is selected, that to one partition is going there. But if I am specifying key, that key internally Kafka will calculate the location of the partition based on that hash key. It will calculate hash and it will divide that among the number of partitions that are there, then accordingly it will send. So first use case is that I want to specify key for my messages. All right, and the second thing is I want to specify my partition as well. I want to specify key as well as partition also. In this case, whatever partition I specify, my message will go in that partition only. And partition and timestamp. So if you see this calf drop here, this timestamp is coming here. So if I want to specify my own timestamp, like some past timing is going to be there, how can I do that? So I can specify that timestamp as well. After all of this one, there are two overridden methods of this one, like producer record and message. Producer record is there, headers are there. How can I send the header along with my messages? Because when I'm sending messages, Kafka is also like API calls. When we do HTTP request, we send headers in header information, right? So the same applies with Kafka messages also. If I am sending message, I want to pass some headers also. How can we add the headers? I'm going to tell you in this one. There is one more way, like there is like some convenient ways are there that I can send the message. So message and these producer records are that only. So use cases wise, all these use cases are there for the Kafka template producer that I'm going to cover one by one. So let's go to order service and create these methods one by one. So first I'm going to create this one, create method this one, and I will just return success. Okay, so this is the message that I want to pass on, right? So here I just want Kafka template dot send Kafka so first one is going to be the topic name. Name of the topic is order event. All right, order event is there. Second one is there. First is the order event, and the second, you see the overridden methods here, right? So second argument is the key, and the third one is the actual message that I want to send it. So let's say that key I want that I'm sending. So let's see message dot length dot to string. So this takes up, so I'm converting it as a string. That's it. Yeah, so it will make sure that this message, this is it, like Kafka template dot send order event, and this is the key that is going to be there, and this is the message that is going to be there. So this is how I can send it. This is going very straightforward. It depends on the use case, but this is very good and very straightforward that how it can be created. So this is created, all good. Similarly, I'm going to create this one as well. So what I can do, I'm just going to, just to make it super easy, I'm going to paste it one more time, and I'm going to take all the messages, like all the methods that are here. Just close this Kafka template, order properties, order request, so that these two are only open files with key, and this one with timestamp, this is going to be there, order controller is there, with producer record is there. All right, and two more are there, so I will just so once we have created one, others become super easy to demonstrate and use as well. Okay, so send message, last one with the producer record, send topic with message. So with this, all the compilation error is gone, so we just have to implement these one by one. Okay, so first one is good for us, like I will specify the key and this is where our message will go. Okay, success for okay, and send message with one. This is the message that I want, and in here I want to specify the partition also. Okay, so let's put the comma and I will see the different overridden methods that are there. So first argument is the topic, second is the number of the the partition that I want to send it. So second argument, if I specify the partition 0, it will send the events to the partition 0. Okay, that's it. It is going to be there, right? And send topic with partition and time instamp, send message to topic with key and partition. This is already done, this is already completed, partition and time instamp are done, and one more is there, I think, partition, and yeah, this time instamp is there, one is pending. So in here with partition, okay, so this is the partition that I have to specify here, and in this one I have to specify the timestamp as well. So if you put the comma, you will see that which position that timestamp is there. So timestamp is the third position. So first is the topic, partition, and then this is the, so I'm specifying, I'm picking local date dot now. So by default it will send the current date actually, and I want to let's say change that date. So let's send the time that is minus of some date, like last 2 days before. I want to send this one and I have to convert it into millisecond, like long number. So to epoch day, let's take this number and send it. So this is how it will send the time or time instamp information, and this is the message, all other things are same. So this is how we have covered all the methods of the send method that is there. So now I am able to send my messages with a particular key. I am able to send my message to a particular partition. I am able to send my message to a partition along with the timestamp using KafkaTemplate.send method. All right, so let's go a step deeper in here. So how producer record comes into picture. So if I go a step deeper into this send, internally what it is doing, it is creating producer record of all the data that we have sent here. All right, so we can do the same thing. So if I do not want to call this method dot send and all this one, I can create my own producer record here. This is what the producer record is, string and string. So there is no default constructor of the producer record. So there are different overloaded methods of producer record. So if you see this one, if you go to producer record here, you will see the different and these overloaded methods are the same that we have on the send one. So if you see this one, this is the most basic one that we have, topic and value. Other values are null here. Okay, so the same way that we have here, I can specify the things that I want. Let's say I want to specify the topic like order event This is the first one, and this is the message that I want to pass here. So this is the most basic, and this one KafkaTemplate dot send producer record. So this is the only thing that I have to pass it on here, and in this producer record I can so now by using the different constructor of this one, you can simulate all of these that we have seen. Producer record, there is one more benefit of this one. I can use the headers part here. Headers dot add, I will specify my own key, my key, and my value. So my many a time we want to send a header, so this is how I can send the header. And this is something that is that it takes bytes, not a string, so I have to convert it into byte. Get bytes. Okay, so this is how I can add the headers part here, and header parts is here. So I will copy this entire thing here from here to this one, and I will remove this headers from here so that while demonstration we can differentiate things. So why it is saying that error? So no, it is not, it's just ID that is complaining. So this is how I can use my producer record to send the messages using Kafka template. So last one is this with message. So the same way that we have Kafka header, so there is one method of this one. So let me create the first message. Where this message comes from, this is coming from this Kafka only, right? So just so how to build this one? There comes a message builder. So here I have to specify that this type is necessary. I have to pass it message builder dot with payload, and that payload is our message. Okay, and in here then I have to pass the build, and one more information I have to pass like that this payload, actually I have to pass that topic. So how to pass that topic? In here dot set header Kafka headers dot topic, and our topic here is order event, right? So this is how I can build it. And why is it complaining in here? Protocol message does not have. Okay, so I think the type that I have taken is different. Message string. Okay, I think the type is different here that I have taken message builder, and this message comes from, okay, Spring Framework message is there. So I just have to remove that import here. Where is that message? Yeah, there are same name but different packages, so I have to correct that, use the proper one that is there. So yeah, this is going to be there. So message, and I can send this message in here. And the same way that we have producer record here, I can set the different things here, like by using this header. So topic, and this is the message. All the other header information that I want, I can send it along with this one. Okay, so just save it. So all the use cases are now implemented and they should work properly. So I'm going to start my service, and one by one I'm going to send the message to each one and we'll simulate it. Okay, so our service is running, so just stop it and start this again. So you have to note down like the so just to make it very simplistic and easy to use, so I have used different endpoints here, which is very straightforward. Okay, so I have this postman where the basic one, very basic, like 8081, where it is sending to a particular Kafka topic. By default it is there, this one. Okay, so let's see if service is started. So this service is running. Okay, so let's try to send this one first. So the key value first one. Okay, so user ID, okay, so status fail is coming, that is another thing, but our message should land in here. I'm able to see our message here, like this email and this message. Okay, user ID. And now try to simulate other one. So let's pick one by one that we have. So send along with the key. Okay, so other endpoint that I have is this one. So what I will do, I will create one more request in here, post, and in here I have to just specify the message. In message I will just send this. Let's see, let's send the complete URL that is here so that we can see it. Okay, so send this one. Okay, internal server error, good. Okay, I got it. So I missed to add this part here, request body, my bad. Request body is there now. And one more thing actually I had missed. So this is what there is send message with key. I wanted to show one more thing, that is that what it is returning actually. This is returning our completable future, right? So just stop the service for a second, and in this future, then accept, and in this one, inside that it accepts actually result of this one, send result. And in here I can parse the result from here, send result dot get producer record, get producer record, or there is more information, get record metadata. Okay, and just create the variable out of this one, record metadata. So it has all the informations that our message is sent to a Kafka topic. So let's see, log.info record metadata dot topic. I can get the topic, record metadata dot what is the offset that it was, what is the partition that it was added, record metadata dot offset. The next information that I want is offset, and what else there, what is that, serialized key size, not this one has offset. So these are the three informations that I want to print it here. Okay, so logger, the syntax you already know that how to set it. Partition, it is going to the print offset where it is going to send it. Okay, send success. Okay, all right, send success, topic, partition, or offset is there. This information it is going to print it. Just I want to print these logs, right? And then what if there is failure? There is this method exceptionally, this is there, and it takes exception. There, and in here I can log.error failed to send, and I can send runtime exception failed to send event, right? That is how I can put a proper logging here. And another way is like, because when Kafka templates .send is there, it starts its thing in a different thread altogether, right? So all of this will be executed, and when this message is actually sent based on that result, this will be executed. So our main thread won't be blocked, but when it is executed, I got this message. It is not guaranteed that immediately I will be able to see that message in our Kafka topic, but eventually I will be able to see that one, because internally Kafka template batches that messages, and then it sends the detail to the Kafka topic. It does not send that one-to-one messages. It batches something. There are like low level configuration that we will be talking about in further videos, but they are there. Okay, so that is why this feature is there. So whenever it sends, I will be able to get this message. I will be able to get this message when there is an exception case. Now this is the same same logging information that then accept and exceptionally you can replicate it with all the methods. So for the demonstration purpose, I'm going to keep only this one, but this is how you can replicate it. Like, you got the idea how to do this one. So just start this service, and hopefully now things should work properly. Okay, started this one and coming to this one and send this again. So first time it takes time. Yeah, success for send this one. I got this message, right? And now if I come to my view messages, I should see the third message. Okay, it is not there. I think there is maybe topic name confusion is there. So okay, I missed it. Order events not there. Order event is there. So by default it creates the topic automatically actually. So with the default partition, so it has created this partitions like this one, right? So earlier we had created two partitions into this one. This created this new topic for me. If I come to this message here and this view message, I got this one, right? So key is there, timestamp is there, which is the right now timestamp 28th of January, and this. So let's simulate the other one, then I'll try the other methods. So send key is there, and then partition is there. So here with this one it won't make any difference because the partition that I have mentioned here is 0, and this topic has only one partition. Okay, so let's do this message. I will pass this one. Okay, so it will send to that particular partition. So I should see one more message here. Yeah, I got this partition. So there is only one partition here, so I'm not able to differentiate that, but I'll show you that in a demo. But let's try to execute each one by one. So third one is there. This one is with timestamp. So if I use this same thing with timestamp and add the timestamp here, so the difference I should be able to see. I hope you got the idea that what should be there. You see it is 28th January, and it is showing me the different date. Somehow that minus I was doing, it did not work, but I can see that change is there, right? You see 1st of January 1970 it is giving me. So that change date is coming here. I will come to that how to correct this one, why it is coming, but the change I can see, that is the point. And the key, you can see the different keys, right? It is the length of the message, right? So earlier if I show you in this one other events that are there, view messages and search for this one, there was no key at all. But now I'm sending it with key 52, 62 and 72. All right, so I'll do this exercise again when I change the partition, so then it will make more sense. So now timestamp I'm able to send. So let's see the producer record. Okay, and change this to producer record. Got it. One more message should be there. Third message, I got the producer record. One more to go. Record with headers are there. Record, and I will append. So I should see one headers in this one. Coming to this one, headers are empty so far, right? Message, and I can see my key and value under the header part. So last one, I believe this is the message one. Okay, so send message. Send message, change this also so that we can see that working. Success, I should be able to see one more message. Yeah, empty headers, timestamp, and this is the key, this is the one. So we simulated all of that is working fine. So I just have to stop this one and just change the partitions that are there. So let's do one thing. Create one more topic, like partition simulation. Okay, and put 4 partitions there. Okay, and create it. This partition simulation is created now. So I will use this topic. I will use this topic in my code and see. So I will just stop that service here, and I will change this one, order key, send message topic with key. In this one, I will change this to partition simulation, and order event also. This one as well, and this one as well, and this should be enough. Producer record is not that concerning, headers. So just start this service. So that difference in partition I wanted to show, that will be the specific partition that I wanted to send. So just let me do one more thing. Let's say I want to send it to the third partition. Service is started. So I will go to the postman, and the previous one that we had, send key, I will send this message. So first time it takes time. So now if I go to view messages and view message, so here I have to see, you see partition simulation, I can see one message, right? And there are 4 partitions, right? And in this one you can see the offset details. So this message that I just sent, it landed into the second partition. Okay, so if I go to the message and go to the second partition, I will be able to, so this specific message landed into the second partition. So if I send it again with the same key length, let's say where it goes, it will go to the same partition. So somehow it calculates the key, right? So and then converts that. So here the length of the key is same. So if I change this ACD and so that length is same, third message also landed in the same key, same partitions. Okay, let's say I change this one. It didn't go there, right? So now if I have to go to this one and have to see which partition is incrementing. So the new message landed into the 0th partition here. View message, this one is the this partition where I got this new key. new message, right? So this is how number of partition and keys play an important role. So if I am not specifying the key, it will do the round robin thing. If I'm specifying the key, it will honor the key. Based on that, it will calculate the partition here. So now let's simulate the number of partitions that send key, and I have specified a specific partition to go. So this message was landing into the 0th partitions, right? So now send this one again. Where it will go? It is not coming here because I have overridden that default calculation, right? So I have to go to the 3rd partition here and in here. So anything I specify now here doesn't matter what length is there, what length is there. It will always go to the 3rd partition. So I can override the partitions, that default calculations that happens when I'm passing the key. So this is what we saw when we have different partitions in our topic. How can I send my message to a specific partition? There are different ways. KafkaTemplate.send is there, right? And KafkaTemplate.partition is there. So another one is like I had put this logging information, right? So see, send success, I'm getting these things, right? Send success, topic, partition, all sort of thing I'm getting. So let's simulate one fail to send scenario. Okay, so how to simulate this one? Let's try to send it to a topic that does not exist actually. Partition simulation, let's do one. Change it and restart it. Send message to topic with key. So I have to send it to this one. So this is the last demonstration. So producer record and message I explained you. You can use it to header and all this information. Send with key, just simulating the error scenario. Success. Okay. Oh, my bad. Actually, it will create that topic automatically. So if I have to simulate the error scenario, Kafka is considered like by default it creates that topic honestly. So what I have to do, I have to stop my Kafka altogether sadly to simulate this scenario. Yeah, so send it again. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's sending again. Where is that going? So it is my Kafka producer is trying to connect with this one, but it won't be connecting. But here I am always getting the success response. Here I am getting the success response, but in the log I should be able to see that message that it is not able to send that message. Failed to send event. Okay, it is not there yet. Why is it not there? That is strange. Okay, not sure it is not able to, not sure why it is not able to send it, but it should send this one. And one more interesting thing is like it is not able to send it, still it is returning the success response, right? That is why I told you this will be executed in a separate thread altogether, and this will be executed based on the result. So I'm not getting this response here. Okay, and I should be getting this one. Not sure. I'll cover this one in the next video, that why it is not coming here. Maybe run after either. Okay, I'll try this out and cover that why this log is not coming. Maybe that timing information it is retrying for some time. There is a lot actually. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, this failed to send, exception thrown when sending a message, right? Expiring, timeout exception, all sort of things. There is like when Kafka is not available for some moment of time, it holds those messages. It keeps retrying to connect the Kafka and tries to send that. If it exhausts all the by default configuration of retry, then only it throws this error that now I'm exhausted, I'm not able to retry it, and it is able to give me that message here. So even if I got the success response on the API, I'll get in the log information that it was failed to send that message there. Okay, so yeah, that's what about this video. Wanted to show the different scenarios for the producer side of the picture in this one, that what are the different ways that we can send the producer, like producer can send the events, and how to put the logging information, producer record messages. One obvious question that also had in my mind, like why there are different flavors, but by now you have got the picture. Why there are different flavors of the send, why is there with key partition, why is there producer record, there the different use cases. Maybe it is not your use case, but some other applications use case is there who is using this one, like sending the header, timestamp, and all sort of information. So use it whatever applicable for your use case, but it's like different flavors are good. Like I can use it as per our use case, and there is the utility already available. So if you go to Kafka template, there are more methods actually. So if you see this send one, there is one more I wanted to demo, but I think that is going to be more obvious here. There is this send default. All the flavors that I explained you, the send method, there is respective send default. Send default means you see the partition key value, partition timestamp key is there, send default key value is there, default is there, this one. Okay. Only thing is that topic is not mentioned here. So what you can do in the Kafka template, I can set the default topic. Set default topic. So in here, if I set the default topic of order events, let's say, and I'm not mentioning the topic name here. So I have to use send default. Partition third, this is the length, like this is the key, this is the value. So by default it will send the details to this order events, but if I have mentioned my topic, if I have mentioned my topic, then it will honor this one, my topic. So there are both are the different methods, like whether you use the default topic or you want to this one. So even if you want to set it in the Kafka template, that set default topic is there, so you can use the send default method. But any point of time you want to send it to a particular Kafka topic, you can use this method directly here. That is what the use case of this set default topic. So the respective methods are there in this Kafka template of this one. So there are many flavors of the send. So you use it, whatever is applicable for you. So this picture, this video was about the producer side. Same case is applicable for the consumer side. The way I can send the messages to producer, in the same way I can poll the messages. As of now, our consumer was listening to this topic and it was giving to that message, right? If I want to read from particular partition, and in that I want to get a particular offset, how can I get that? We'll cover that in the next video. I hope you like this one, you found this useful. If so, please share it, like the video, and subscribe the channel. That really motivates me to put more content like this one. Thank you. See you in the next one.